waiting for people to join before we start. We are live. Good evening and welcome to the first edition of the Female Star Show. I am Nanaya Frimpong, the founder of Women in Instrumental Music, and I would like to start by talking to you a bit about the Female Star Show. So the Female Star Show is basically a show meant to empower, educate and entertain the audience. So empowering is going to empower women in the music field, host women who play instruments and get them to talk about their journey, their life, their experiences, and the advices they have for the young ones coming up. And today, on the first episode, we are going to be hosting Abii Keren. And before I add Abii Keren to the show, I'd like to talk a bit about women in instrumental music. So, women in instrumental music is simply a group formed to encourage women who play musical instruments. I'm aware you guys know there are a lot of women in the music industry, but some of them are not known. Little is known about them. Women in instrumental music is meant to put them out there and to get those who are already in the industry talking to encourage other people. So I'll add Abii Keren in a moment. Abii. So waiting for Abii Keren. I'd like to talk about Abii Keren. Abii Keren is a singer, a guitarist, and a songwriter. And adding her, she's going to talk about her life experiences, how being a female music instrumentalist is, and also we'll be expecting her on the show very soon. And I need to tell you, questions are allowed. So when Abii is on and you have questions for her, you could ask her. We'll answer and also. Waiting for Abii to join. Waiting for Abii to join. Okay, whilst Abii Keren is about to join, we can talk about a few things observed about women in music. So, women in music, I don't know how to put this thing, but we have quite a number of women in this world who play instruments, but then little is known about them, which I think is unfair sometimes because women are doing a lot. Like, we have a lot of, for instance, myself, I played a tuba, but then I get a lot of negative comments like, why are you a woman and playing tuba? Okay, Abii is in now, so I can add her. Let's see if Abby to join. Hi, Abii.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you too?
I'm good, thank you.
How's your day?
It's been good. It's been good. Did some grocery shopping, did some reading. Yeah, how about you?
Well, I was good too. Was just in the office working on this and very excited about this show coming on. And I
Uh-huh.
think I've been a bit anxious too.
Okay. I see.
Yes. So before starting,
Mhm.
I would like to understand your name, Abii Masterpiece. Like, is there
Okay.
any story behind it?
Okay, so 1 minute, I'm just adjusting this. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. No, let me just put it back. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, the masterpiece name, it was basically a revelation that I had from the scripture which is in Ephesians 2:10, which says that for we are his workmanship, created anew in Christ Jesus unto good works. And when you look at the NLT version, it says, for we are his masterpiece. And when I read that, I was just so touched by it and just realized like how much I carry because of God. And that's something that's just stayed with me ever since. So yeah, so it's Abii Keren for my music, but then like generally I go by that like tag masterpiece.
Wow, that's a very interesting story. So if somebody asks who is Abii Keren, what are you going to tell the person?
Who's Abii Keren? Well, I am a young singer, songwriter, musician, instrumentalist. Obviously, that's why I'm here today. And yeah, I am a minister of God as well. First and foremost, I should say. And yeah, I'll say that. A law student. What else? I love music. Yeah, that's what I'll say.
The little student part cracked me up.
Yeah, law has been like I did law in my grad and I did it as my master's as well. And so we're still on it, basically. Still on it.
Okay, so the lawyer instrumentalist, I put it.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Okay, so Abby, if you are doing law, why music?
Music has always been my first love. When I was even in like primary school, I was in the drama club, and I would act and sing. Law is something that I came to love like later on in life, but music has always been like that means of expression for me, something that, always helped me to really just feel like myself and come into myself. So yeah, that's why music.
Wow. And how did your family take it? Being a lawyer and going to add music.
As every family would, they just want what's best for you. So initially they'll be like, "What are you doing?" Like, why this? But over time, I believe that they've seen my passion, my love for it, the fact that I am serious. All parents just love you and they just want you to do the best, and so they want you to do the best by what they know works. And the music industry is difficult, like for anyone. So if they feel like, this is not going to work, they probably will be in agreement. But I guess they've seen how serious I am about it and the fruits that have come from it. So, and yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so which instruments do you play?
Okay, so I play the guitar and I play the.
Mhm. Do you have your guitar with you?
I do, of course.
And do you remember the first song you learned on your guitar?
um, do I remember? Oh yeah, it was probably Wonderwall. Do you know the band Oasis?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, so I don't know if I still remember it. Maybe you're gonna be the one who saves me. Yeah, do you know that song? You're my
If
Wonderwall.
I sing, you won't like it.
No, that was like the first song that I know. Oh, there's this song as well. I love like old like British bands, not even old, like 2000s. There's this band called Scouting for Girls, and they have this song, She's So Lovely, She's So Lovely. Like that was another one I loved. And then definitely Hillsong. Like Hillsong, my parents have all their CDs from like the 90s, and every road trip they will play it. So I've learned all the Hillsong songs on my guitar as well. So yeah.
Wow. So who taught you the guitar?
Who taught me the guitar? Okay, so I initially actually was learning to play the trombone.
Oh.
Yeah, it's so random, isn't it? It's just like, why would you? Yeah, but so I started learning the piano at 8 years old. My dad got me into piano lessons and stuff, which I'm eternally grateful for, because that gave me a really solid music foundation. And when I was about 14, I started to play the trombone, and I didn't really like it because I sing as well. And I wanted something that I could do and sing and stuff. And then I saw somebody playing the guitar in my school, and I was like, I want to do that. So I signed up for guitar lessons, and
Wow.
I started with that. And yeah, from there, I took about 3 months of guitar lessons. Then I was like, I can just learn on YouTube. So I started learning different songs on YouTube, and here I am today.
Wow. So YouTube has been your main teacher, I guess.
Literally, YouTube and me. There's this channel for anyone who wants to learn guitar. There's this channel. Let me plug you guys. It's called Marty Jazz, and he's been like on there for years, just giving like breakdowns of guitar stuff. Really, really, really good teacher. So I would like go and look for like his new videos after school, come back, play them, learn them, then do another one. And that's how like I built up learning all the different chords and stuff. So yeah, that's me.
But I've been wondering, isn't it difficult combining guitar and singing? I always, playing guitar is different and singing is different.
Yeah.
So doing two different things at the same time isn't it difficult?
Yeah, it is. But as a musician, as an instrumentalist, I think from playing the piano, like how when you're playing the piano, one hand can be doing one thing, another hand is doing another thing. So you have to you learn how to do that. I think that really helped me. And I played like classical and jazz piano as well, and I was like taking exams in it. So like the technicalities and stuff would like really help me understand that sometimes you need to be doing two at once. And so when I learned guitar, I'm not perfect. Like if you put me up on stage, I may miss a note or two. Yeah, if I'm singing. But yeah, it's hard to combine. It is. I won't. Yeah.
Coming to that, how has it been? Have you ever had a performance where you made mistakes on stage before?
Yes.
And how was it?
There was a time I did so at in my church, the King's Union. Shout out to everybody who's but during Sunday service, when I would be part of like the instrumental team, so often like I would get carried away and I'll just be playing like wrong notes. So eventually I stopped, and then there was this program. I think it was a life convocation. It was a program in like 2018 that my church had, and there was a song that I was doing. It's called Masterpiece. It was my own cover of a song by JP Cooper, and it was a song that like you have to finger pick. So finger picking, let me just show everybody, since this is about instruments. Finger picking is like when you like pluck the notes instead of like, I hope you can see, instead of like strumming them. So that song was really heavy in like finger picking, and now I was just playing wrong notes.
Please, can you play that song for us?
Oh, if I can remember.
I'm sure this time around you won't play wrong notes.
Gosh. Let me just put it in key. Okay. Okay, let me see if I can. Okay, let's see if I can play this and put it so you can see the guitar.
I can't see the guitar.
You can't see the guitar.
No.
Okay. Let me just. Okay.
Yes, I can see it now.
When I look at you, I see the worlds combine. A wonder of majesty before my eyes. And Jupiter's rings, they really can't compare, even to just a strand of your hair. And honestly, I love you to infinity. And darling, you're my masterpiece. And no Pablo Picasso could capture the beauty I see. See, there again, wrong chords, but it's fine,
So,
you won't know.
no, but at least I had masterpiece in the song.
Right.
So Abii masterpiece and the masterpiece song.
Yeah.
So how long have you played the guitar, Abii?
So I've played the guitar since I was 14 and I'm 24 now, so 10 years. Wow.
Yeesh.
Yeah. That's a long time.
I know, right?
Myself.
Already, isn't it amazing remembering the first song you learned? Because I don't remember the first song I learned to my instruments.
You know, those like first songs, like they like, you know, when you listen to, I don't know if you've had this experience, I'm sure you have, but you know, when you listen to a song and like you're maybe doing something, so that song is always associated with what you were doing. Yeah. So next time you hear the song, you remember like what you were doing the first.
Yeah.
It's exactly like that. Like, there's this song, a song by Adele. Adele is one of my favorite musicians.
Let me relax because I like Adele too.
My voice can't go as high as hers, but
No problem. I
you know, I'll
don't
do my
mind.
best. But there's this song, "Make You Feel My Love" by Adele, that was one of the first songs that I learned, basically because of the changes between like the major and minor chords in it. That was really why I learned it. And yeah, I'll try and sing along, see if I remember. Let's see. When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world beside your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and stars appear, there is no one there to dry your tears. I could hold you for a million years to make you feel my love. The chorus goes really high, so I'm not going to do that.
I'm emotional.
Don't be emotional.
I love this song.
It's a really beautiful song. I really like appreciate like different artists from everywhere and how I take inspiration from everywhere. I am a Christian musician, and that's what I want to do with my music. Spread that message that I have come to love and understand. Nevertheless, I believe that music is universal, and there's so much that you can learn and appreciate with music and instrumentation. I love listening to instrumentals as well. So, yeah.
I just got a comment saying, "Are you singing her song or she sang yours?"
Yeah, that's the case, yeah.
But I have to compliment you. You have a very beautiful voice. If I had a voice like this thing, oh my god.
Thank you so much.
So how has your experiences been being a female musician and instrumentalist? Has
Um,
there been any challenge so far?
I'll say that say I think people just don't expect female instrumentalists sometimes. Um, like whenever I go somewhere and I start playing the guitar, people are like, wow. But I don't think that that's as common anymore. I think that more and more people are accepting that there's no gender war to be had in
Yeah.
the music world. It's pointless. If anything, I'll just say that maybe I've had one or two people underestimate what I'm capable of, but that doesn't move me so long. And I say this to everybody that once you know that you're capable of what you're capable of, it doesn't matter what anybody else has to say. At the end of the day, go out there, prove yourself, let your works, let your talents, let your gifts speak for themselves. It doesn't matter, male, female, whatever. You know, like once you let that speak for yourself, I believe you're covered. Yeah.
No more critics. You are not listening to anybody criticizing us again.
Exactly.
If we make the decision, we are going to do it.
Exactly. Yeah.
We are preaching, we are preaching. Just add the Bible and we are done.
Hallelujah.
So what has been your worst experience being a female musician?
um, oh, have I had a worst experience so far? I don't think I've had like a worst experience. I've had like nervous experiences. Going on stage and like thinking that I'm singing, but I'm actually like shaking and I can feel it in my voice. But you know, like let's say you hold the microphone in one hand and you start singing, then you just look at yourself and the microphone is shaking and you're like, so then you hold it with the other hand, you're like still shaking in your legs. But as for work experience, I don't think. Oh, I think if anything, it would be going for a show as like an upcoming musician and being shunned off stage. Like we don't have time, and like being like hurried off stage. I think that's the only worst experience I can say. Yeah,
Hey, I'm imagining being a singer and going on stage and forgetting my lines.
it happens. It happens though. But I think the mark of like a true musician is just knowing how to flow. Like I've forgotten lines, especially like with rap. Like I've forgotten lines before, and I've seen rappers forget their lines. Um, but just knowing how to flow with the music, basically, it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, if you make it known that you've forgotten, then everybody's gonna know. But if you
Yeah.
can't, nobody's gonna know. It's either gonna be a remix, a live rendition, a special, I don't know, but you just have to learn to carry on with it. Yeah.
Okay. And have you seen this? There's this video. The man was playing a piano. I've forgotten the piece he was playing, but he was actually playing it upside down. So he realized he had made a mistake and he turned back the score. But trust me, the
Oh,
mistake he was playing was very beautiful. So
mhm.
I think one thing I know is that with music, every mistake is a new start. It's a
Exactly.
new rendition.
Exactly. Like, let's say you're playing the guitar and your finger slips. Like, that could be like just a bend on the note. Those who play guitar, you know that. Let's say when you're bending the note, you like push or pull on the string. Maybe your finger slips and you do that by mistake. It could be a new flavor to what you're playing. Yeah, exactly. Like a musician determines, like as a musician, you determine how you're painting, like the you have a canvas in front of you, let's put it like that, and what you do is that you're painting on that canvas. Now if you make a mistake, it's up to you to interpret it as something beautiful on that canvas.
Yeah.
Anybody's going to look at it. If you tell them that that's a mistake, then it's a mistake, but if you tell them that that's just part of what you're doing, they're going to appreciate it as beauty. So yeah, you just have to flow with it, basically.
Okay. And I just remembered your rapper, so please,
Oh no.
some lines will do the trick for me right now.
um Gosh, you've really put me out here.
I'll
Um,
put you on the spot.
you've really put me. I'm just trying. You know when, like, let's say you're and a teacher asks you a question, and then you think that, and then you know the answer that, but then in the moment that they ask you, like, you forget I'm coming.
I can relate.
Yeah.
Okay, but before you try and figure out the rap, can we talk about your song? I realize you have a new song and is it Heaven something?
Heaven every.
My God, where that title?
Okay, so with the song, like when you listen to the song, and I encourage you to go listen, it's on all music streaming platforms. But when you listen to the song, and when I like got inspiration for the song, I wanted to paint that picture of us experiencing heaven everywhere. Because to me, my personal conviction is that when you've come to Christ, heaven is everywhere, beauty in everything, beauty to behold in everything. And that's just the picture that I wanted to paint, like a fun, let's say like a party in heaven or a party everywhere just because of what you've come to encounter. And I feel like even for those who maybe aren't in Christ or whatever, maybe you don't have the same conviction as me. It doesn't matter. When you listen to this song, it's just talking about having good experience because of what you've come to understand about yourself. And it's a joyful song. It's a fun song. It's, yeah, pretty much heaven everywhere.
Heaven everywhere. Heaven everywhere. Please search for Heaven Everywhere by Abii Keren and listen to it.
Listen
You
to
experience heaven.
heaven everywhere.
You have a feel of heaven in the song, please. You can remember that rap now.
Yeah.
Let me relax. Let me relax for this rap.
Okay. This is a verse from a song that I'll be releasing in a few months.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So let me just add my guitar so that I don't have to look at the screen. Okay. I know that life is hard. Sometimes it knocks you down. From the ground, you look around. In what now? You want so many things, but you're not even getting change. You think you're falling while everybody is up straight. But see what Jesus does is he takes all your worst days. He'll turn the situation around so you can sing praise. Check the records and you'll see he has the most saves and when situation and he'll dance with you. Yeah, that's all we're getting.
Where did you stop? Where did you stop? That
Yeah.
was nice. That was nice. What? Oh, I mean, you shouldn't have stopped listening. Like,
I mean, I could do another one.
please do another one. Please do it.
Okay. Same progression.
No
Um,
problem.
I know that life is hard. Sometimes it knocks you down. From the ground, you look around, you're asking, what now? You want so many things, but you're not even getting change. You think you're falling while everybody is up straight. Wait. I've just done my same bars. I'm coming. Oh, yeah, okay. All your worries, all your struggles you don't want to share, all your pain and all your stress in every strand of hair. He knows it all and he says to give him all your cares. He can help you sort them whilst he makes them disappear. He knows how to deal with hate on a larger scale. He knows how to take the shame and turn it into joy. He set you in the high places, already won all your races, once you close face to face. Yes, he's coming for you. I know that no one's for you when you've been thinking that you'll never find open truth. So I think you should listen to the song and just press repeat so that I can show you what it is like to be free. Yeah.
My God. Can I clap? That was amazing. That was so amazing, Abby. I think in my next life I'll be a rapper. No, I have to be a rapper. I actually have to be a rapper.
Yeah.
Wow, that was so amazing. Like I don't know what to say right now. Like
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
okay. So Abby, what can you tell those females who want to enter into music but then something is drawing them back? Because you know there are ladies who want to join. And I think I'm very inspired about you being a lawyer. Because
I'm not a lawyer yet. Yet.
please, you're a lawyer. I'm giving it to you, you're a lawyer. What do
Yes.
you need? You're a lawyer. Lo- let me even do my introduction again. Hi, we have on this show lawyer Abii Keren. Okay, so what do we have for those upcoming musicians, instrumentalists, females in the music?
Okay. Um, Well, upcoming female instrumentalist. To be honest, I'll say that I'm still an upcoming instrumentalist and musician.
Yeah.
I do have several years of experience, but you know, it's about the stages and where you've been and all. You know, so I'll say that you need to know why you want it, because you're gonna, you know, when you're swimming, you always face drag. There's always water resistance. And that's just because you're moving in a certain direction. So you have to be prepared for that, basically. When you want something, to go for it. If you have something in your sight, understand, you have to know how much you want it and what you're ready to sacrifice and do for it to make sure that you achieve it. To all women out there, anyone watching this, to be honest, male, female, you have to know why you want it. That's really what I can say. Because when you know why you want it, nothing is going to stop you from getting it. You're going to make sure that you put yourself in a position to always be learning. Just as I was always learning on YouTube, I was always practicing. When it came to piano, every day after school, especially when I was taking piano exams, I'd come home and do hours of practice. Why? Because I wanted to be better. I would search for resources. There are so many resources around. We live in a global village right now. Nothing stops you from going online, going on YouTube, and looking for videos. How do I play this song? Slowly you start to build up your catalog of what you're capable of. And I think that that's in any field. You can learn anything right now. Everything is at our fingertips. You, like, we're unstoppable. The only thing that will stop is yourself and your own discipline and your own determination. And a lot of the time you shouldn't go by what you feel or think, but you have to discipline yourself and know that, okay, what is this going to achieve for me? I want to get somewhere, so I'm going to make sure that I do whatever is possible to get. And I think that with that kind of mindset and mentality, there's nothing that you can't do. So yeah, that's to all female people, all female musicians, all female instrumentalists and musicians that you want to start but don't know where to start from. So long as you've said, I want to start, there are so many opportunities. Your hunger will cause you to go for them. Yeah.
Thank you very much. So this is the part where you perform one full song for us. Mine is just to sit down and relax in my sofa and enjoy. Please make sure it's a song with rap, because your
Oh.
rapping is top notch.
Okay. Make sure it's a song with her. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me
Or you
see.
can actually sing and look for an offside rap. Once there's rap, I'm comfortable because your rap is, my God. I have to be a rapper one day though. So.
Yes, please. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. So I have an acoustic version of Heaven Everywhere that will come out in a few weeks. I just want everybody to know that. But let me see. One moment. Let me just make sure. Okay, cool. Let me put it down here so you can see the guitar. So this
I'm
is,
very interested in the guitar, so I can't see it for like.
there we go. This is the song. It was actually, I was during church service one time. As I said, I church with the King's Union International, and you can watch and tune into our services on YouTube. But during church service, um, my pastor and man of God was talking about us staying secure in the Word of God and knowing that Jesus has our back. That was basically it. And I received the song from the Lord and I just put it down, and I'd love to share it with everybody. So, yeah. Knows all your heartbeat. He knows your strength. So leave all your problems, forget all your fears, 'cause he has the answers, and he knows the way. So he said with boldness, come take of his grace. So cast your burdens unto Jesus. Cast your burdens unto him. Take all your worries and cares, lift them up in a prayer to him. He has a plan. Ooh, filled you with purpose. So he's calling you home. Now enter his worship. You are his promise, written in stone. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. So cast your burdens unto Jesus. Cast your burdens unto him. Take all your worries and cares, lift them up in a prayer to him.
That was very refreshing.
Thank you.
I've casted all my burdens to Jesus.
Hallelujah.
Well, we are really behind time. Abii, thank you very, 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 very much for putting your law school aside and coming to sit here and play guitar for me.
Thank you.
I'm really looking forward to having another interview with you, but then a longer one with more rap songs, please.
I hear you, definitely, yeah.
I'm going to write down some rap songs because your raps are top notch, and I think I'm considering being a rapper.
Cool. That's great. That's great. We need more female rappers, to be honest. We need more. Yeah, you could do it. Let's go. Let's hear something. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I'm ready, fam.
It's okay. It's okay.
I know we were waiting. I feel like the people want it. We want.
The song doesn't want to come. The song is not singing like that.
Let's come.
The rap is not rapping. So I really enjoyed this interview, and I'm so happy to have you. To be happy.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, so I'll look for a rap song. Then the next time we have this interview, I'll rap for you.
Cool.
Let me make sure I have your name in my rap, so that as I'll be going about that. So Abii and Abii Keren and Abii Keren.
Yeah, you need to get those rhymes out, isn't it?
You understand? You understand? Somebody just help me. My song is stuck in traffic because if I decide to sing right now, people's phones will blow.
Too much heat, isn't it? Too much heat. Too much heat.
Okay, so thank you all for tuning in to the first episode of the Women in Instrumental Music's Female Star Show. And we'll be having our next guest next week, Friday, hopefully same time. We'll be posting the flyers. Please keep on supporting us, keep on sharing all our stuff. Those asking me to rap, I beg, I'm a rapper.
You can be anything you want to be. You can do it. You can do it. The people still want a few bars, The people want a few bars. Okay. Well, that's it. Let's go.
There's no microphone here. So, same time next week. I'll look for some bits and I'll rap for you.
I'm
Okay.
gonna hold you. I'm writing it. Look, I have my notebook. I'm writing it down. You need to give us those bars. You need to give us those bars, isn't it? You need to.
You have no cause to worry.
Lovely. Awesome.
So have a good evening and see you next time.
Thank you so much.
Bye, Abii. And thank you all for tuning in.
Thank you.
Have a lovely evening.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Okay, so with all the comments, thank you. And watching live from Ukraine. Wow, that's beautiful. Hope to see you same time next week, and you would enjoy the same interesting interview we had today. Have a lovely Friday evening. Bye.